this is going to be tough. I'm not feeling very well, but I'm going to try my best to review that game last night. So, all right, here we go. Habs versus the Sharks. One team is definitely a turd. They're sitting at the bottom of the league right now, while the other team, they're not a turd just yet. But they're on a 5-game losing streak, so I mean, they're prairie dogging. But this game review, it's brought to you by Breaks TV. Breaks.tv's got a big selection of singular hockey cards to choose from. They've been updating their list regularly, and my favorite part of all, don't forget to check out their schedule at groupbreaks.ca. You could get in on some of the action, get in on some of the fun. These are super addicting. You get yourself a spot, you're assigned a team, and you're always gonna get something. But if you're lucky, you can get something beautiful like this. But here we go. Habs, Sharks. The puck is dropped, and Christian Dvorak, he's gonna get a golden opportunity just a few minutes into this hockey game. Unfortunately, he misses the net by like a couple hundred feet. And going back the other way, the Sharks put on a little bit of pressure and force Slavkovsky into taking a penalty. Now, this one's called a slash on Tyler Toffoli, which I personally thought was pretty interesting because I didn't see a slash. I thought it was just a little bit of body contact. What the heck is going on here? But anyway, you know how it works. The Sharks get a man advantage, and look at this passing play from supposedly the worst team in the National Hockey League. Holy shit. Unbelievable. That's Macklin Celebrini picking up his 17th goal of the season. We got a 1-goal game. Now, the Canadiens, they're going to try to answer back before the first period comes to an end. Anderson gets a chance. Armia gets a chance. Suzuki had a couple of good looks, but after 20 minutes of play, the Sharks are up by 1, and the Canadiens are at risk to losing what many are considering a must-win game. Marty, this is not good. But hold up, there's a lot of hockey yet, because now we're going to move on to the second period where we witness a little bit of a miracle. You see, Alex Newhook gets mugged on the very first shift. I don't really know what Gucci's doing here. Maybe he's trying to take some purity crackers out of his mouth, but that's going to get him 2 minutes. And early on the Habs power play, watch our little bundle of joy. He's going to tie it all up at 1, and you want to know what it does? It gives the boys a spark. Just a few minutes later, it's Alex Newhook, and he's going to find the back of the net. Now it's a 2-1 hockey game, and Samuel Montembeault is on fire out there. Look at some of these stops. Just beauties. Now, one of them even looks like it might have crossed the line. Okay, it might have. But the refs, they get their cataract-filled eyes together, they take a better look at it, and apparently there's just not enough evidence. Now, this probably pissed off a lot of people on that Sharks bench. However, 1 minute later, this happens. They really are going to tie the game. It's a piss missile from Colin Graf. That's Colin Graf's very first NHL goal. And you got to admit, Colin Graf, he scored a beauty. All right, shout out to Colin Graf. Now, right before the second period comes to an end, Lane Hudson gets clipped. He goes down, he's bleeding, which of course means the Canadiens get a 4-minute power play to start the third period. And guess what? No, it's not going to be Patty Laine, but instead, it's going to be Brendan Gallagher, putting the Habs back on top. Can you believe it? My God. Get the cup ready. Get the cup ready. They just might beat the bloody Sharks. But let's not get too excited just yet, because it appears Samuel Montembeault is under siege once again. These assholes just won't go away. And when Arbor Jacki gets called for holding, somehow, someway, Ravioli sneaks in behind everybody and ties this game up once again. What a goal. My confidence was shattered at this point. A few minutes later, Jaden Strubal's going to make it worse. He's going to fire this puck out into a Denny's parking lot for some reason, which means the Sharks go right back to work on a power play again. They're looking to end it. They almost do end it, but Jake Evans and Mario Armia, they do it again. They team up to score a short-handed beauty. Now all they gotta do is shut him down for just a couple of minutes. The goalie is pulled. Hearts are beating. Oh my God, we did it. We defeated the 2025 San Jose Sharks. All right, I'll stop. You gotta admit, it was a pretty nice feeling to see the boys snap that 5-game losing streak. It was pretty nice to see them grind out a win. But do you want to know who looked really impressive last night, in my opinion? Owen Beck. He looked really good. At one point, I thought he scored a goal. He hit the post. I felt like every time he was on the ice, he was making shit happen. He was buzzing around all night. I'm telling you, that kid is going to be an important piece for the future of this hockey team. But that's it. That's going to do it. You can go ahead and let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments section. Please don't forget to have some words with that like button before you leave here. I hope it didn't sound too bad. And hey, see you next time.